Good morning, students. We are going to start chapter number 2, Parallels and Meridians. Can you see this figure? From this figure, you can guess this. We are talking about parallels and meridians on the earth. Although they are nothing, they are the imaginary lines. So let's have some basic understanding about it. The earth rotates on its axis. The axis of the earth is inclined at an angle of 66.5 degree to the plane of its orbit. The north pole lies in the northern hemisphere. The south pole lies in the southern hemisphere. Lines of latitude are called parallels and lines of longitude are called meridians. Before going further, let's have a look on the earth. The earth is spherical in shape. We all know that. It is just like a ball which is round, and it is slightly flat from the top and from the bottom as well. The globe is the model of the earth. So whenever we want to know something about the earth or we want to study about the earth, we take a help of the globe. The axis of the globe on which it rotates has two endpoints. These points are called poles. The point at the top is called the North Pole. The point at the bottom is called the South Pole. Just have a look at this figure. Can you see? There is a frame on which the globe or the ball is fixed. So the two fixed points is known as the poles. The top one is known as the North Pole and the below one is known as the South Pole. Same, our earth is also fixed and it also takes a round and it also rotates on its axis. So the above point is known as the North Pole and the below point is known as the South Pole. In between, can you see this blue line? This blue line. This blue line is equator, which divides the earth into two hemispheres. First is the northern hemisphere, that is on the top, and then the southern hemisphere, that is at the bottom of the equator or below the equator. Let's know something about the parallels or lines of latitude. A set of circles and semicircles drawn on the surface of the globe are called as latitudes. They are the full circles which runs from east to west. Just have a look on this picture. Just as the blue dark line is there are several other lines towards the northern hemisphere and other lines towards the southern hemisphere. These semicircles or the lines which are not connecting to each other, they are known as the lines of latitude. You can have the better idea from this figure. Can you see the lines in a semicircle? These are the latitudes. The lines which are coming from the top to the bottom, that is from the top pole to the below point, that is known as the longitude. The part of the earth which lies to the north of the equator is called the northern hemisphere. So just have a look. Can you see the northern hemisphere? Yes. The above part of the equator, that is the northern hemisphere. That is towards the northern side of the equator is the northern hemisphere, and towards the southern side of the equator is known as the southern hemisphere. I hope this is very clear to you now. Yes. Now let's come to the numbering of the parallels. First, let us know why numbering is so much important. Yes, to locate some place on the globe or on the earth, we require a certain identity. Like we have our own name. Like your father has name, your mother has name. So that is how to locate certain place we need some numbers. Through this number, we can locate the particular place on the globe or on the earth. Like, there are certain parallels and certain longitudes lines. We will, with the help of that, we locate the places. So I'll tell you this further. So let's see what is there and how can we number the parallels. We start from the equator and mark it as 0 degree latitude. Just have a look on this figure. Can you see the equator? Yes. Equator is 0 degree, right? The North Pole is written as 90 degree north. Just have a look. Yes. So this is 90 degree north. And the south is 90 degree south. So the North Pole is written as 90 degree north and the South Pole is written as 90 degree south. The other parallels are marked from 0 degree to 90 degree. So in this figure it is not possible to draw all the lines. So we have taken the margin of 15 lines. So if we start from equator towards the north side, then after every 15 degree we have the particular place, like 15 degree north, then 30 degree north, then adding 15 degree, so it will be 45 degree north, then again 15 degree we will add, it will become 60 degree north, then again we will add 15 degree, then it will become 90 degree north. That means we reached the North Pole. Likewise, if we come towards the southern side, so here again we have taken the 15 degrees difference. So 15 degree south we will reach to some place, then 30 degree south, then 45, then 60 degree, then 75 and finally 90 degree south. Right now we know the poles are at 90 degree north and 90 degree south. So hence we are talking about the poles that by adding 15 degrees we can reach to the pole when we will reach the place which is 90 degree north. We will reach the North Pole, and when we will go towards the southern side, then when we will reach 90 degree to the equator, then we will reach the South Pole. Yes. Apart from their value, the parallels are also marked as north or N or S according to their location. So can you see here? N is towards the northern side and S is towards the southern side. You all know that. You are very intelligent. Parallels are drawn at an interval of 1 degree. Although parallels are drawn at an angle of 1 degree, but because it is not possible to show, so that is why we have taken an average of 15 degree here, right? There are 90 parallels in the northern hemisphere and 90 parallels in the southern hemisphere. So when we draw parallels towards the northern side, then there will be 90 parallels. Then we will come to the southern side, again there will be 90 parallel. So these 90 southern side parallels and 90 northern side parallel forms 180 parallels together. But one more is there. Which one is that? That is equator. So 180 plus 1 is equals to total 181 parallels. Yes. Now you know that South Pole is there at the 90 degree south and now North Pole is there at the 90 degree north. But there are certain other important parallels as well. So let's have a look. Apart from the equator, because we know the equator is at 0 degree, we know the North Pole as 90 degree and we know the South Pole as 90 degree. There are 4 other important parallels. They are the Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degree north. So when we go towards the northern side, so at 23.5 degree north, there we will find the Tropic of Cancer. When we will move toward the southern side to the equator, then toward at 23.5 degrees south, we will find the line which is known as the Tropic of Capricorn. Moving forward at 66.5 degree north, we will find Arctic Circle, and moving towards southern side, we will find Antarctic Circle. I'll make you clear more with this figure. Just have a look. Yes. So North Pole is at 90 degree, South Pole is at 90 degree south. Can you see the line after the equator? That is Tropic of Cancer, and the degree is 23.5 degree north. Then Arctic Circle, and the degree is 66.5 degree north. When we come towards the southern side, can you see the line after the equator toward the southern side? At 23.5 degree, there will be a Tropic of Capricorn. When we will move further, at 66.5 degrees south, we will find Antarctic Circle. And finally, at 90 degrees south, we all know what is there. There is the South Pole. Thank you and have a nice day. I hope you are very clear about the parallels. See you soon with the meridians in the next module. Have a nice day.